People hunting for red stag have a common desire no matter from which weight class they want a bag. The desired stag should be old or have some kind of antler abnormality. Bringing down a really old stag, older than 12 years, requires a lot of chasing. The experienced old stag almost moves like a ghost and comes out of its hideout only after darkness to follow its hinds. Breaking dawn finds it in its thicket again. Hunters try to shoot stags in their maturity at the peak of culmination. However, there are precocious or weaker antler-producing specimens, so-called eternal mid-classes, of course, which reach their limit of performance way before their 12th year. These specimens are not worth to be kept in good quality population because it is not a goal to let them pass on their weak genes. This mid-age stag already shows signs of strong depression on its antlers. Pointy thin beams and weak crown tines indicate that it is not capable of producing better antlers. The hooves, grown abnormally long on the front legs, could also play a role in weak antler production. The antlers of the old declining stag and the abnormally shaped trophy counts as very unique among hunters. The hunter having the opportunity to take a stag like this can be very happy. The guide spotted the stag with special antlers about a week ago. The cull stag, estimated to be about 8 to 9 years old, has a weak fork on the left beam, and the right one shows a totally abnormal growth. The guide contacted his returning guest right away, who traveled to the hunting ground as soon as he could to try to acquire the desired trophy. They have been watching the game chosen for the 4th day already, but they did not manage to come close to it. On the evening of the 5th day, luck finally favors the tired and jaded hunters. The hind herd comes out of the black locust forest at the edge of shooting light. From the forest path across, a weak forked stag appears almost right away. Meanwhile, the stag following the herd appears as well and starts to argue with the forked searching one. But before they could get close to each other, a strong, mighty bell can be heard, and the desired abnormal stag appears on the forest edge. It shows its dominance by closing in strong-mindedly, roaring. It does not even pay attention to the weak-forked stag, but turns towards the bigger one right away and makes order on the stage in no time. The hunter waits for the stag to stop after the victorious sortie. It roars another last victory bell into the silence of the upcoming evening before the bullet hits its shoulder. During the dawn hunt, the guest took a shot on the stag. The animal signed the hit by jumping up high and disappeared into the thicket with a single leap. The guide found no blood on the hitting spot and its surroundings, so he resigned the tracking of the wounded game to the bloodhound and its handler. The wounded stag rests from time to time but moves constantly in front of the dog. It is headed towards a thicket which is bordered by line cuts on all sides. So the guide orders armed hunters onto the high stands in the crossing of the line cuts to end the agony of the wounded game as soon as possible. Huge cornfields stretching along forests make the September red stag hunt much more difficult. The inexhaustible food source and safe cover attracts high numbers of game. A herd of deer or shoulder of wild boar can cause severe damage for the farmer even within days. There is only a few meters wide road between the forest and the cornfield. Game coming out of the forest crosses this narrow path within a blink of an eye, and in the next minute it disappears in the waving sea of corn. So the hunters have very little time to judge the antlers and to take the shot. With the upcoming dusk, game movement picks up, and not long before darkness, a stag steps out of the dense forest. The experienced-eyed guide estimated the stag as mid-aged based on its body shape and thickness of its neck, and furthermore there are strong four-pointer crowns on both antler beams, so nothing justifies to shoot it. Hardly a few minutes pass, and another stronger-bodied stag appears on the track of the last one with a thicker neck, a surroyal and remarkably short brow tines. Extraordinary cases happen only rarely when a successful bag is not preceded by early dawn waking ups for several days, many kilometers of stalking, or passive waiting for hours on a high stand. The really lucky hunter hardly takes his ambush place at the first time, and Diana already offers the opportunity on a silver tray. Both dawn stalks and evening stand hunts have their special atmosphere. However, while during the evening stand hunt, chances decrease parallel to the waning light. During morning stalks starting at total darkness, increasing visibility promises better chances. Spotting the roaring stag escorting its hinds in September at the first break of dawn and approaching it from one meter to the other is a hunting experience that surely carves itself into the memories of the hunter, unerasably for a lifetime. Bringing down the crowned king of the forest at the red deer bell in September means the most beautiful hunting experience for many hunters. Waiting with hopes and excitement, the heart-beating moments before the shot, spotting the already passed away royal game in the wet grass, and touching its desired antlers for the first time. The strange, moving mixture of feelings, the mourning because of the animal's death, and the joy of success, all release unforgettable feelings in the soul of the hunter. These feelings, soaking deep into the being of the hunter, drive him to take on the challenge during all upcoming bells and to try to bring down the most beautiful gift of the autumn forest, the roaring red stag.
first-class trophy, understand the unique value of your hunting trophy. With our knowledge of game anatomy and expert craftsmanship, we capture that special moment of your hunt, preserving it for a lifetime. As Europe's largest taxidermy company, we have generations of experience. Since 1999, our team has won international recognition and multiple Best in World and Best of Europe titles. Discover the collection of over 30 awards and download our free portfolio book for inspiring ideas on your next trophy mount.